Hello everyone, how everyone doing? I hope y'all have been doing well. Well, I'm talking about this young girl. Her name is Summer Wells. Now, she been missing since June of last year. And I'm like, they don't have a lot in the case. It's just not showing a lot in the case. To me, it's not showing a lot. It's not showing a lot of things. But, as you know, it's always more. So we gotta read between the lines. You know, this was before she even started school because she went missing at 5 years old. Women coming up missing at 5 years old. It's also a lot of stuff going around this case. For instance, is a lot of alleged stuff has been said, but I get into that much later. My main thing is okay. The mother said that they had allegedly said that it was out on errands. So that day, they went to the swimming pool and everything. It don't really say anything about her eating. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's nothing. But only time it says something about dinner was getting ready, they went in to fix dinner or dinner was ready or whatever the case may be. The brothers was in the house. She was outside with her. And then when she went in the house, that someone was not there. So where did someone else go? And when she told us to go in the house to go eat, it was 6 o'clock at night. So she goes missing around 6 o'clock at night. But who's saying that she even went missing June 15, 2000, 2021? It's not a lot to say because, she was in school. So it's not a lot to get tracked back that she was actually went missing on that day. My opinion is, well, she went missing on another day. Because she went in school, so wouldn't nobody really could say she was missing. I haven't seen any things on the little boys or brothers, but I done heard things from other people, which I get into that on another video. So, with that being said, she went missing then. They haven't found evidence. They had dogs out searching. They had people going to this little pond thing. And now that I think the guy named Mike or something. He's like usually go diving and stuff like that, searching for people and stuff like that. And he finds a lot of people. Now, there's a lot of sin in everyone is talking about this case, but I'm basically just going to talk about some of the things I found strange. She goes missing, and then it's here saying that the dad said that it's a strange ride driving around. They say in this small town that there was a lot of kidnapping and stuff like that going on and trafficking. And so the mother and his 15-year-old named Hunter was at the pool. That is allegedly saying that the boy, the 15-year-old, said that the mother contacted him through text message. And the mother saying that he contacted her, which one is true. Most likely, what I feel my opinion is that the mother contacted the boy. And it's hearsay also about, not hearsay, but allegedly, there are 10 text messages that the mom deleted from what? A drug dealer. And it says the only text they will basically allegedly say that was said was her drug dealer saying, "It is done." Now, I don't care if it's allegedly or not, and if the police is withholding that evidence, that's wrong. For one. For one, because a lot of people out here probably can find them faster than the cops. Now, and there's a lot of land. There's a lot of trees, a lot of land. They need half the fucking world in the woods and checking over every rock and draining all ponds and stuff like that. Because I have seen this other lady video that she has been walking around the area that she said is where their land that they own. But to me, it's a moving trailer. It's a David house look like it need some really bad repairing. I mean, I've seen pictures of the back door that you allegedly had to be came out of, snuck out of, and stuff like that. I'm like, it's a lot going around in this case. But you have to find out by scanning every news report just to find this little weirdest little thing that people are saying. The mother went on Dr. Phil also. In the majority of that whole interview, her eyes was dry, no crocodile tears. Her face was red around the eyes and her nose, but you didn't really see any tears. And he's saying he knows she didn't do anything to her daughter, but do you think something could have happened? What the hell do you think? Yeah, something happened, and most likely she had something to do with it. So, other thing I found really, really weird and creepy is also some allegedly information said that the mother, tried to sell one of Summer Wells' brothers. Now you gotta ask yourself, ain't that fucking strange? Did this shit right here come out? And us, the YouTubers and TikTokers and Facebookers and everyone that actually trawling through evidence, half of them need to be private investigators because it seems to me that they'll get shit done more than the cops. There's only some areas that they actually get to find out what happened to a person and stuff like that. There's only a small amount of cases. They get it done quick. That was like I can't remember the little girl name. It was another little girl, they boy in not Arizona. It was in Australia. Australia. They found that girl quick, and she went shortly missing, probably a year or two after Cupcake Camille. That's why I say better than the cops, because a lot of certain cases, they hardly ever even find these kids. So I'll get back to it. Something I found very, very creepy. It was I actually I got the picture. I have put it up here or whatever. It was a picture, a screenshot. I think it was like kind of a video, but it's like a screenshot now. They have Summer Wells standing around and it's this oil can or a big ass tub can, metal can, and standing about like half of 5 feet, probably like 3 feet tall, standing beside it, and it's a red can, and it says for sale. Now, that right there need to raise some red flags or something. That shit is creepy and it's kind of fucked up. And then after that, saying of what allegedly someone said that one of the other brothers, the mother tried to sell. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of things surrounding this case. It is creepy. And that should make you wonder. And that should make the cops do their damn jobs. go back over the evidence, bring some new heads in, bring it some FBI. If the FBI wants it, if the FBI is working on it, fucking, they need to go somewhere else and some new heads need to come in. Same for the police department. Shit, get outside resources so when they actually gonna put their heads together and find out what happened to this little girl because she is missing. She's been missing for a year. She didn't even get a chance to start going to school. And currently, right now, they said it's September the 28th. Supposed to be the follow up of them getting their boys back because their boys were taken from them after she went missing. And they had a list of stuff that they had to repair and do before they would release the boys back in their care. No, they don't need to be released back in their care. Them little boys need to be questioned. They don't need to be released back to them people because, hey, that would be a whole big thing if they survive long enough to get old enough to be able to tell their story. Because the other thing, what in the hell was a 15-year-old hanging out with an older woman and a 5-year-old girl and a 40-year-old woman? What the hell was he hanging out with her for anyway? Now, they asked the mother something about some kind of cornbread mafia. That's the only point where the mother start busting out crying. Just crying hard. I mean, actually seeing tears at that time. Okay, but you talking about your daughter, you straight face and stuff like that. But they talk about some, I keep want to say popcorn, but cornbread mafia. She start crying here. Ain't that strange? Now, me, I have several scenarios that I can run through. The mama had something to do with it. The daddy, and she told the daddy, and the daddy helped her cover their tracks. Or the daddy did something to it, and they covered their tracks. So another scene had another woman. She was talking about the case. I think it was a stepdaughter, stepsister, or something like that. Somebody else came in the case, and they were saying that how she didn't like even being a mother. But that right there is allegedly. But I'm gonna let you go. I should bring you 2 more videos of I'll be talking about more things about the daddy. And this one just be about the mother. And so also the mother, I'm guessing the mother had drug issues that she was working through. So when people get on drugs, it clouds their judgment and do some messed up stuff. You know, I met this lady passing. When I was riding the bus for a particular time. Now, she told me something about how she was a high class lawyer and how she had got a win and she had bought a whole bunch of drugs. When she woke up, it was several years later because she basically almost OD'd and it put her into a old folks home, a rehabilitation place, but she was basically in a coma for I don't remember if it was like 6 months or a year, but then she had to learn how to do everything over again. Mommy, there's blood in the door. She had to learn how to do everything over again. Putting up Halloween stuff in this little girl. Oh, man. But anyways, that's just my opinion and the allegedly stuff that's going around and stuff like that. So we'll see pretty soon. And I'll be uploading a video on the daddy pretty soon. Y'all have a great one. Stay safe and stay warm for this cold weather.